Okay. I hope I don't get myself in the camera, because if I do, I'm going to so delete this video. Don't you know I got to use the pink. Okay, so anyways, I was wanting to talk to you guys while I wash dishes. Ouch, that's hot. Alright. Okay. So, I feel like I owe an explanation for some things. Like, I was really rolling with the videos on the house down in South Carolina. Okay? And then all of a sudden, things change, right? Well, I've learned that things can change in an instant. I've learned that over the years, you know. I had high hopes and big dreams for that house down there in South Carolina. But it's okay, you know, because it just means that God has another plan. And what I thought was the plan wasn't. Let me explain a little bit. Alright, so with remodeling the kitchen, I'm sure some of you guys remember that. And this video is going to be long, but anyways. So, we get into remodeling it and everything, and we're tearing some stuff out. And we noticed some mold. Well, okay, that's all fine and dandy. It's expected in an older house, you know. Come to find out, that mold was black mold. And that mold was all throughout the house. Bathrooms, which there was like 3 bathrooms, something like that, 3.5, I don't remember. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 2 full bathrooms. No, 3 full bathrooms and then a half bath out in the house out back. Okay. Well, inside the house, all 3 bathrooms and the kitchen. Mold everywhere. I think it was going to cost something like $20,000 to remove everything, and I don't know about you guys, but I don't have that kind of money. Not only that, but I need to wash the inside of this. Not only that, but we found out after we moved there, I'm just going ahead and tell you now, we lived in Dillon, South Carolina. Well, after moving there, we find out, first from some people at church, somebody made reference to it being called Killin' Dillon. I was like, say what? So me and my husband got to investigating it, and on the FBI's list, it's ranked number 1. Yeah, number 1 in the United States as far as worst crime rate per capita, which means like the population. Ouch. God, that's hot. I like to wash my dishes in hot water though. So, with all that being said, we done some praying about it, soul searching, and we decided that, you know, I don't know, it's almost like God had a plan and He laid it out. Because right around all this time that everything was going on, I was really stressed. It was, and I stopped doing videos pretty much at the time because I was really stressed out. And I'm not one of those people that's going to go on freaking, you know, GoFundMe, freaking whatever, to say, oh, my house is full of mold and I live in a bad crime area. Give me money so I can, like, whatever, you know. I'm not going to do that. So, I just stayed away from YouTube for a while. I stayed away from a lot of things because I was really upset. And I'll tell you a story later about Dillon. But anyways, I got a couple of stories. Oh my God, I could not believe it. But anyways, stuff I've seen with my own 2 eyes, you know. But anyways, with all that being said, okay. Oh, I like doing dishes while I talk to you guys. I feel like we're here. I mean, y'all are here with me or something. I can talk to y'all while I do some dishes, and captive audience, right? Okay. But anyways, my husband got a job offer in a totally different area. Right around the time that my husband It was getting ready. Well, let me just explain this. My husband worked a job that's a construction job. It was supposed to be like, you know, the company supposedly had like a 3-year contract with this company to do a job, right? So he worked there about 2 years, and the job was coming to an end because they got done a year ahead of schedule. So we knew that job was coming to an end, but that was alright because we knew he would be laid off, so he'd be able to draw unemployment, which is less money than, a whole lot less money, right, than what he was making actually working. But it's a blessing anyways, because, well, you know, when you're without work, if you have no income coming in, how bad that is. So, oh God, I love this, talking to you all. Oh God, I hope I'm not in the camera. It's getting supper time. It's nighttime. But anyway, so he got this job offer in a totally different area. I'm just going to be honest with you, without disclosing too much information. I'm not going to say what state I live in, and I'm definitely not going to say what town I live in, because there's a couple of people that watch my YouTube channel, a part of my past, that hate me. They hate everything about us, and they would love to see nothing more than me disclose my location so they can cause me trouble. How do I know this? Because they have done it before. So, with that being said, I'll just tell y'all I do not live in South Carolina no longer, and I really don't miss it. I miss the beach, but that's about it. The people, the environment, the area that I lived in, shall I say, wasn't very pleasant, okay? Okay, go down, water. So, anyways, right back to it. We had to get out of that house really quickly. It was either get out of it, have it worked on, or just get out of it. So we just got out of it. We knew we wasn't going to stay in the area. We'd prayed about it and everything. So we went. There was still a few months left at his job. So we just went and we stayed in hotel rooms. And I had my toaster oven, coffee pot, you know, everything that you would need to make it, okay? So we stayed in a Motel 6. We only stayed in a Motel 6 for about 2 weeks. That's another story I can tell you. I'll have to do some kind of like story time videos. Well, I tell you what, I got some good stories, and the ones I got to say aren't very good. But anyways, so we stayed in mostly Econo Lodge, which it was nice. It had nice rooms and everything. But let's see, what was it? Suburban Extended Stay. Suburban Extended Stay down in Florence, South Carolina. They have kitchens, as some of you may know. Suburban has kitchens in it, so it was really nice. Like 2 huge beds, and the room was just really nice. Table, chairs, 2 chairs, you know, bathroom, kitchenette. And if any of y'all follow me on Instagram, you might have seen it. That glass is a little greasy. Let's get some more soap. So yeah, we stayed a few months, maybe like 2 or 3 months in hotel rooms, and we still homeschooled our kids. We done the whole homeschool thing, and he finished out his job, and we moved on up to, well, we went, I'm not even going to say any states at all. We went to this other state, and stayed there for a few months, and he was drawing unemployment. We had our 18-foot camper. Y'all probably seen that video. And so yeah, I just, you know, we're not going to go into all that junk, but anyways, now I'm where I'm at. My husband has started his new job. It's flipping awesome. We're going to start working on getting out of debt. I don't know, you know, if y'all want me to talk about that. I know a lot of America is in debt, and we're done with that. We want to be done with that anyway. So we are going to do what we can. Do what we can to get out of debt. That's another thing I like about staying in a camper right now. I'm going to tell y'all right now. Y'all probably wonder, why the heck are you in a camper? I'll tell you why. When we come up to this area, okay, let me see how many minutes I got left on here. Oh my God, I've already been talking for 10 minutes. I'll probably cut this up in 2 videos, okay? Okay, so, let's see, what was I talking about? Oh my God. I lose my train of thought like nobody's business. I need to get a new towel out here. Well, anyways, when we come up to this new area, we had already brought our stuff up and put it in a storage building or whatnot. So when we come up here, we had like $1,000 saved up, and that was it. Okay, and I told my husband, I was like, the hotels around this area are surprisingly more expensive. So I told my husband, I said, we're gonna have to get a camper. It's something we thought about doing before, but we never did. And because I always thought, well, there's no way we're going to be able to fit 5 people in no camper. So I never did it before. But then I told my husband, I was like, we're going to go broke if we don't go out and find a camper. So we went to Craigslist and found a camper. And this guy, he sold us that 18-foot camper, right? And we thought, well, this is just going to be for the summer, you know, because it's a lot cheaper than a motel room. A motel room was going to cost us $300 a week. And my dear, when you're on unemployment, $300 a week is a lot of money. I mean, that's like your whole check, you know. So we got the camper, and we found us a place to park it, you know, whatnot, blah, blah, blah. We had to wait a couple months, and then his job started. So it was only like a couple months that he was drawing unemployment for that. So he started his job, and he's been working there for a couple months or whatnot, and it's awesome. And I'm not going to say where he works, and I don't need no trouble started, you know. And I mean, I'm kind of, I'd love to just get on here and tell all, but you got to keep some things, especially on social media, to yourself, you know, especially when you got haters in the family. Yeah, I'm not going to name no names, but, you know, it is what it is. I don't know why, but it is what it is. That's a noodle stuck to the bowl. So, anyways, yeah, that's what's been going on. And the house, you're probably thinking, well, how can you just leave a house that you bought, blah, blah, blah. It was, number one, the house was also, number two, shall I say, the house was also an electrician's nightmare. We got into that after we moved in. We started noticing things, and yeah, it was an electrician's nightmare. Okay, so we actually, the way we bought that house was on land contract, and if at any time, it was in the contract, okay, if at any time that we wanted to move, all we had to do was give them the keys back. That was the agreement, you know. So that's what we did, and we told them the issues too. So we just, you know, we were gonna have to go anyways because of the, you know, the job situation. So yeah, we handed the keys back to the owner. Of course, we lost, I don't know, I'd say probably about, oh my God, including the work we done on the inside of the house, getting the house, let's see, and making the payments. I guess we probably lost, because we was only there like 3 months, probably about $4,000. Yeah, it's quite a bit of money, right? But, you know, it is what it is, and I know God will take care of me. He has many a time taken care of me. I need to wash this bowl next. So I'm not worried about it, you know. I need to keep a positive. I can get down just like anybody else can get down, you know, mentally or whatever, and get worried and blah, blah, blah. But I got to remind myself. Sorry guys, I'm wiping the counter. My voice kind of going in and out. I don't have a microphone. I ain't got that kind of money. If I got money to buy a microphone, I got $10, $20 to put on my, pay a credit bill off or something, you know, put towards a payment. But anyways, it is what it is, right? So let me just hurry up. The camper life is not going to be a permanent solution. I will probably definitely keep this camper, but I will not live in it forever, you know. But it is turning out to be nice. I might split this up in 2 or 3 videos. I don't even remember, but anyways. So, okay, let me explain to you staying in a camper, okay, versus a house. Alright, I ain't even going to explain the house situation. We all know how that works, the rent, the utilities, blah, 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 okay? Well, at an RV park or a campground, which I'm at a campground, RV park / whatever. Anyways, you pay a certain amount either per day, per week, or per month, depending on the park that you go to, okay? So, I found this park, I paid $375 a month, okay? Alright. Yeah. So, that's how much I pay for my water, my trash, my sewer, electricity, and lot rent. $375 a month. Alright. Now, as y'all well know, some of you might, if you've been tagging along for a while, I had an 18-foot, now I have a 29-foot. I had an 18-foot Wilderness, now I have a 29-foot Franklin. And the reason why we went out and got this bigger, well, there's noodles on that too, this bigger camper is because, of course, there's 5 people in our family, and, you know, you're just not going to be able to make it throughout the winter, and homeschooling and all that, in an 18-foot, freaking no way. And, so, me and my husband got talking about it, and was like, well, we've seen this camper here that we're in, at a car lot down the road. So I was like, oh, David, you know, we got to get this, okay? Because we can make do in this throughout the winter. And I kind of like to stay at least a year in this camper because I'm working on my credit. And it's so much cheaper, as I'm explaining, right? So, we went down, we sold our camper, our 18-foot, and we went down, and we put $1,000 down on this camper, okay? Now, our payments for this camper is $300 a month. So, 300 plus 375 plus a hair on my hand. I hate that. Ugh. I get it. Anyways, 300 plus 375 is 675. So for my house, camper, whatever, my place of living, okay, and my everything else, I pay less than most people. I pay less right now than for everything than most people do for a house payment alone. Okay, so that's pretty dang smart. All right, especially trying to get out of debt, because I do want to get like a house that I can like homestead in. I'm so interested in homesteading stuff. Like, I love to watch videos on people living off grid, you know, people making their own homemade butter, canning stuff, and having a garden. So my long-term goals are as follows, okay? And that is to get a house. I want to get all of my debts paid off first, because, well, you just don't want to be in debt and try to buy a house. That's not a good idea, right? You know? So I want to end up getting a house where I can do all those things, you know? Grow a garden and all this stuff. And yeah, I can make my own butter in here. I'm going to do that too. Be looking forward to a video coming up of that. I know there's 1,000,000 to 1 videos on YouTube about it. Whatever, who cares? I'm going to do my own video, and I'm going to put it up. I'm going to do it with the kids, kind of like a little homeschooling experience. Hold on, the girls just come in. What? What?
There's a lot of bees and those freaking out.
Mommy's doing a video. Okay, baby, y'all come on in. So anyways, That's my long-term goals. Buy a house. Quit running water, Jennifer. Oh, use this water. We're not going to dump that down the drain. Okay. That water was too hot anyways. So, that is long story short. And it wasn't even that short. It's almost 30 minutes long. So, I got to get off here and let you guys go. I just really like to talk to y'all. Y'all don't have a problem with that, do you? Answer below. Like, comment, and subscribe. Oh, and I'm going to keep doing dumpster diving videos, so don't unsubscribe just because I'm scatterbrained. I like to do all different kinds of videos, please. I will still pop in every once in a while and do a dumpster diving video for sure. Alright, bye.